Okay, peoples. This is the next video that I'm doing. Pretty much, if I look sweaty, I just got out of training or whatever. But it's a topic that I wanted to talk about by really actually looking at. I wanted to get more deep into resource management. By resource management is that between managing your resources and far as looking at the money that's going in the house and coming out of the house. What I mean by managing your resources is that you have to account how many miles you may drive that week, you know, far as the gas that you're gonna spend. Whether it be $80 in gas, you know what I'm saying, or either $100 in gas, or however many, you know, gallons that you need for the actual month. When you actually map it out like that and you write everything down in a booklet. And what I mean by booklet is that you have to militarize your efforts within keeping the booklet. I know that everybody got their phones, but the best that the Most High that gave you as far as the human brain and the human body is concerned. This week, y'all need to do, for all of you out there who have a car or whatever, y'all need to do a gas check to see how much gas you're gonna use this month. And what I mean by this is that you have to actually and make a personal activities chart. When you make a personal activities chart, you can actually monitor your performance as far as how many times you going out, how many times you cutting your car on and off. All of this is driven. So what I want y'all to start doing is that I want y'all to start really looking at how much gas you spend every week and how many gallons that you need and how many miles do you need. You know, some, you know, with a full tank you got 534 miles. If you drive 534 miles, how many miles do you drive in a month? We have to sit down and do this type of mathematics. I don't care how much money you make. I don't care whether you're rich or poor. Or one thing that I do understand is that you have to really actually monitor what's going out and what's coming in. When you actually do this, what ends up happening is that you can better, you know, consolidate your money and your efforts within managing your shit totally well. I try to tell people make an activities chart, and I go in to elaborate and actually keep. You can actually keep proper numbers. You can actually, you know, keep the numbers where they need to be at. So you want to stay underneath of whatever number it is that you top out at. You want to stay underneath of that number, so that way when the next month roll over, you're gonna have an actual surplus. So for one, come up with a gas fund. For all of you who got cars, you need to come up with a gas fund, an emergency fund for the damn car. Even though I know you got the insurance, but you need to have liquid cash on the side, so that way that you can fix a vehicle that you may have. Because there's a lot of people that run around, you know, you may have to get some brakes and stuff fixed on your car. Little minor engine problems or whatever, and if you develop a car fund, you know what I'm saying, you can actually handle that. So if you pay yourself $250 a month to put in the car fund and you build that car fund up to a year, you'll have an extra $2,000 and something dollars in the emergency fund, as far as the emergency car fund to put towards the car. It'll make life go a lot easier or whatever. So also too, at the same time, make sure, you know, that you get a composition notebook and you write these little small things down. So as far as gas is concerned and petrol, we need to get up on that, because some of you actually is cheap as shit with the gas, and you motherfuckers don't need to be cheap with the goddamn gas, especially if the car is your main base source of mobility for you to actually make your money. It's an investment. So you want to actually really put money away, so that way that if anything happens to that, you be good at that. The next phase that I want to also focus on too is how much money you niggas is spending on a daily basis on food. Y'all need to start fixing y'all lunch at the fucking house. You need to start fixing your lunch at the house, because what ends up happening is that y'all end up, you know, you can easily spend $40 or $50 or $60 every fucking day, you know, eating out at these expensive ass places, which is also sucking your money up. That could be money that actually goes to I guess to whatever other, you know, stuff that you can actually get. So the eating out and the gas, we got to check on that. If you actually tallied up how much people spend per year, it's real expensive for that shit. So you definitely got to look at that. We need to come up with many different ways on how to save a buck. And what I mean how to save a buck, I mean putting that dollar towards something that's way more critical than going back and forth over your boy house and shit like that all the time. So that's what we actually want. Also too, we want to make sure that we have a daily operational cost. Now, for some people, I wouldn't keep no more than probably like $15 to $20 in my pocket as far as operational cost is concerned. And the reason why I say that is that even if you have your cards and all that other stuff with you, you want to monitor what the hell is going out. So you got to pay attention, you know, to various different amounts of cash that's going out of your pocket. I wouldn't carry no more than about $25, $30. That's about it. When you do it like that, you won't overspend nothing. The main is that you want to make sure that you put all your money back into your business and what you investing in, as far as you making your investments and everything like that. So your operational costs, and I get on operational costs, your operational costs should definitely be mapped out, and this shit need to be written down. So every day you eat lunch every day, you know what I'm saying? You use your gas every day. So you need to factor that in. And it's just operational costs alone, you know, could run you anywhere from maybe like $400 to $500 per month. But you need to keep it at a stable number. It may fluctuate up and down, but if you can get it to the nearest maybe $400 to $500, then that's cool. You know, that's mandatory. You have to operate. We have no choice. That's an expense that's always going to be an expense, and that's an expense that's always going to have to be spent because we have to keep the ship running. We have to keep shit working. So understand that. Break down your operation. If it don't have nothing to do with your work, if it don't have nothing to do with you needing any type of nourishments or whatever, so that way that you can work effectively, I would advise that you motherfuckers don't spend the money or put it into something else. So that's my advice to y'all. Take into consideration that, you know, supplies is needed while you're working, and we can't do our job effectively if we don't actually buy supplies. What I'm saying to y'all is that it don't matter what it is or what type of job that you do. We all have to have an operational cost, from maintenance men to office workers to everything else. So we have to have an operational cost, and we have to cycle those dollars. The bigger the operational budget, the better that we can actually perform. The bigger the operational budget, the better that we can perform, and it can help those critical success areas. All right, so this topic is operational costs. That's what this topic is on today. How to make operational costs. So I want y'all to focus on that. I want y'all to make a chart out there. You know, anybody that's kicking instructions for survival like mine, y'all make sure that that you write all these things down. And within closing, this is how to manage your money 7.1 operational costs. Make sure you write it down. Make sure that every dollar count. And I'll see y'all next time with the next video. All right, peace.